Hello, everybody. I'm back here today with you on the program that I normally do every week, Reconstructing Nigeria. Reconstructing Nigeria and Nigerians. For us to build a greater country, we need to be able to reconstruct our country. Not restructure, but reconstruct. Reconstructing Nigeria, and one of the principles that we will need for that reconstruction is the principle of delayed gratification. Delayed gratification is a law of nature, and a nation and a people that has learned that principle of delayed gratification will always live in abundance. They will always live in prosperity. If you look at countries today that have wealth, abundance, and are civilized and developed, you will see that delayed gratification is a major value in their culture. But in our country right now, in Africa and Nigeria in particular, there is no concept of delayed gratification. Even our churches are not preaching the concept of delayed gratification. Everybody is just talking about instant gratification, instant miracle, instant breakthrough, but they are not teaching us the things that will really lead us to development. And the real principle that will lead us to development is when we have taught our people, when we teach our people that they should delay their gratification, wait for that gratification, and pay the price of development, pay the price of diligence, pay the price of hard work, pay the price of labor before looking for gratification. And developed nations that we know today did not get to where they are. They did not get their development through craving for instant gratification of their citizens. And they don't encourage their citizens to have instant gratification. But through the application of the virtue of delayed gratification, they got to where they are right now. And most of our countrymen who are living abroad in diaspora, they will tell you this, that there is nothing for free anywhere. You have to work hard for everything. And you don't just, hope to get miracles. No miracle anywhere in the West, especially economically and socially too. You have to abide by the rules, by the laws, by the principles for you to get anything. Anyone who doesn't have that strong faith that when it delays its rewards, is right now, he will eventually have a greater profit, a greater reward and greater glory later on, is not yet ready to live a life of prosperity. If we don't believe in the fact that we should work hard right now, that we should endure denial and sacrifice some things right now to be able to live a better future, if we don't believe in sacrificing our time, our energy, if we don't believe in delaying our gratification so that we'll be able to work hard for today, it means we are not ready for prosperity. If we just want to enjoy, we just want to have everything instantly, then we don't know what real development is all about. Because development only comes, enjoyment only comes, civilization only comes when a people and a nation have paid the price of the self-denial, of sacrifice, of delayed gratification, when they have spent their time to work hard when other people are resting. The reason most people are looking for instant gratification and instant miracles and breakthroughs in our country is that they do not believe, really. They are not believers. It's a shame that it is in churches that we see people who are talking about breakthroughs, miracles, and all these kind of things. It is a lack of faith. Because if you have faith in the fact that you will get rewards for faithfulness, that there is reward for hard work, that there is reward for diligence, if you really have faith in the principles of nature, in the laws of nature, if you have faith in the future, then you will know that delayed gratification is the way to go. Then you'll be able to pay more attention and emphasize more the role of hard work, the role of faithfulness, the role of diligence, the role of waiting, the role of self-denial in life. These are the laws of nature. It is God that put these laws in place. And when we try to bypass the laws, we only shoot ourselves in the feet. A nation can only be built when its citizens believe in the laws of nature, that for everything you have to pay a price for it. And when the nation and every citizen is convinced that development is not possible otherwise until we all deny ourselves and pay the price. But in a situation when everybody wants to take the fast way, everybody wants to be smart, and outsmart other ones, we all come to poverty. When the citizens of a nation conclude that nothing good could come out of that nation, when we lose faith, it means we lose faith not just in our country, we lose faith in ourselves. When we lose faith that when we begin to say nothing good can ever come out of our country, it means that we are saying that we are not ready to pay the price. We are not ready to pay the price of development. We are not ready to pay the price for civilization. Then we fold. What happens is that then we end up folding our arms and allow corrupt people to take over the country. We allow bribery to take over our country. We allow thieves to take over our country. We allow corruption to take over our country, poverty to reign in our land, illiteracy to thrive, because we are not ready to pay the price and say that, no, I believe that when I pay the price, there will be reward. I believe that when I will do my path, there will be a change, which means we don't have faith. We don't have faith in the country. We don't have faith in ourselves, and we don't have faith in God. We don't have faith in the principles of God, that if we will cultivate our soil, that we will reap. So if we don't want to cultivate, we don't believe in the laws of God. So we are not believers, as we pretend that we are believers, we are Christians. No. When we don't have faith in the country, it means we don't believe. We don't believe in God. We are not believers. When leaders of churches are preaching instant gratification, it means that they are not really believers. They don't believe in God. They don't believe, because they don't believe in the principles of reward and the principles of God and principles of nation, so of nature. When the leaders of political leaders also, when they also lose faith in the potential of the country to become a world-class nation, it means that they lose faith in themselves. It means that they don't have faith in themselves to be able to do what is right. They don't have faith in themselves to be able to apply the principles of righteousness, of development. It means that's why they do nothing to stop the evil practices that prevail in the country, and they will eventually just give up and tolerate all kinds of vices in the country. So to the degree to which a country is developed, the degree to which a country is developed is to the extent, how do I say it? The development of a country is reflected in the ability of its citizens to delay their gratification. If a nation is not willing to delay their gratification, they will not be developed. And if we see a developed nation, it's because that country has trained their citizens to be able to delay their gratification. So the degree to which a nation is developed is, to a large extent, a reflection of the ability of its citizens to delay their gratification. So if we want to be a developed country, we need to teach our people what delayed gratification is. We need to teach our people that there is reward for hard work. If you have faith that principle works, then you will endure. But if you cannot endure, it means that you don't have faith that things will be better. If you have faith that diligence pays, then you will discipline yourself and be diligent. And you know that at the end of the day, diligence will pay you. If you have faith in diligence, if you have faith, you will do what is needed. If you have faith that delayed gratification will earn you reward in future, then you will do that. But if you want everything right now, it means that you don't have faith. So if we don't stop our people as a country, Nigeria, from relying on miracles, on instant gratification for their day-to-day living, we will not be able to build a developed country. What happens to people when they rely more on miracles than on diligence, than on dignity of labor, is that at a time they will stop believing in the country, they will stop working for the good of the country, and the only thing they would like to do now is to steal from the country, is to rob the country. What happens when a people begin to emphasize miracles and breakthrough all the time? Well, what happens is that they bring up and encourage the culture of indolence, laziness, and lack of productivity in the society. People become indifferent and lazy and become laid back. And that's what we already see in Nigeria right now. In any society or country where miracles and breakthroughs are emphasized, the people lose their sense of priority. They misplace their priority. When we all live by the principle of delayed gratification, rather, on the other side, then we'll be ready to think like humans. When we are ready to delay our gratifications, to work hard, to apply the principles of human development, then our brain will begin to work again. Then we'll begin to discipline ourselves and begin to go for productivity, for creativity, and start influencing and play a role in the economic growth and the cultural growth, political growth, social growth of our nation. And then we'll begin to realize the potential that we have. If we must develop as Nigeria, as a nation, and Africa in general, we must bring and be able to emphasize the message of delayed gratification, dignity of labor in our schools, in our churches, in our families, in our homes, in our civil service, and in every sphere of the society. It is the only way to bring about development and civilization. If we are going to keep on losing faith in our ability or in the ability of the nation, we will only doing ourselves worse. And it is not the nation that is to blame. We are all to blame in that sense. So let us embrace this value of delayed gratification. Let us, begin to fight against instant gratification and miracle mindset and mentality. Let us begin to have faith in the fact that there is reward at the end of the labor. There is reward at the end of diligence. There is reward at the end of faithfulness. There is reward when we work hard. And that is what every country that has witnessed development have to do to get to where they are today. And if we want to get there, we will need to do the same thing. For the love of God, church and nation. Peace.